We've never done something like this before. This is fucking great. So, with all of the, obviously the reason we're here is because our new record, Where the Light Begins to Fade, drops tonight at midnight, which is fucking sick. We're very proud of it. We put a lot into it, and we've been gone a lot lately, and I feel like our hometown has been neglected way too fucking much over the past couple years, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, we've been on tour a lot, and it is good. We're extremely grateful for it, but with all the touring, there's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes where, like, we can't do so many shows in a certain area. So it's like, with all the touring we've done this year, they weren't crazy about us doing a hometown release show, which we really wanted to do for you guys. But we were trying to think of what, like, the next best thing that we could do for you was, and we were like, why don't we just host a free listening party so we can listen through the record with you guys. You guys can ask us questions about it. We can hang out and just fucking have fun and celebrate this record. So thank you guys so much for being here. It's honestly crazy. We had no idea what the demand for this kind of event was going to be. So, like, seeing this here it's incredible, man. I can't tell you how much it means to us. So thank you for that. I appreciate it.
Do it more often.
We didn't have a whole lot of time to throw this event together, unfortunately. But we're gonna do the best we can for you, and we decided that we're gonna try to play a couple acoustic songs for you, if that's cool.
Yeah.
Wanna grab your guitar? Who's got a guitar pick? I left all of mine downstairs. Great start, huh?
Look at the hell right.
All right. Hell left too, man. Is it really? I'm sort of left-handed. I'm ambidextrous. I can do both. I can't do that both ways, I'm sorry. The sports and music related things I cannot do both ways. So, we haven't done anything like this in a long time. We've only ever done this once in, like, 2021, right? Is that right? It was like our first show coming out of COVID when we weren't allowed to have shows was an acoustic set. And it was weird, and we've never done it since. But we ball, baby. So the first song we're gonna play for you is one that I hope you presumably know. So if you do know it, fucking sing. We need help, so help us out. It's called Lie Awake. So, yeah. Ready? Okay. In your own space, try to forget my face. Babe, I'm your getaway, like a high that you're trying to chase. Unspoken devotion, time stands still when we move in slow motion. You're frozen in the bed that we made. Can you hear my voice when you lie awake? Feel my hands running down your face. You forget how I made you shake. Now what it takes, does it hurt when you scream my name? stay while you run away. Treat me like a mistake. It's fate. How you drawn to me. Can't deny when you feel the ache. Unspoken devotion. Time stands still when we move in slow motion. You're frozen in the bed that we made. Can you hear my voice when you lie awake? Feel my hands running down your face. Did you forget how I made you? That's right. How my taste. Does it hurt when you scream my name? And your heart starts to palpitate. I'm the blood running through your veins. Your pain. Can you hear my voice when you lie awake? Still my face, but you can't erase. I don't read, there's not a single thing I ever change. Do you feel so safe without me now? Like you're escape. My voice when you lie away. Feel my hands running down your face. Did you forget how I made you shake? How my days. You scream my name, and your heart starts to palpitate. I'm the blood running through I'm your pain. Can you hear my voice when you lie away? Lie away. Ooh, take the things we made, and your heart starts to palpitate. I'm the blood running through your veins. I'm your pain, and my voice when you lie away. Thank you. I had to take my fucking jacket off. This is
Take the beanie off. Put your hair down.
beanie is not coming off, I can say that.
Put your hair down, buddy.
Put the hair down.
Did he get it right? At the end of the show.
Did you cut your
What?
hair off?
Did
Are
you
you-
cut your hair off?
Did I cut it off? No.
Okay.
It's actually the opposite. My undercut is so overgrown right now that you're not allowed to see it.
Beautiful hair, Patty. Come on. Take it off.
No, I'm not gonna. It's not gonna turn into that. That's not gonna turn into that. What? There's no stakes there. What do I get out of that? Okay, that's. I mean, yeah.
Well, at least the name.
We're gonna play one more for you. If that's cool. This is one that you guys have not heard yet, but we'll hear later tonight.
Oh my god.
So I hope you guys like it. This one is a very personal one to me. It's called "Save Me."
Oh, good.
Yeah, I hope you like it.
Hurt me.
I remember the lyrics. Yeah, I gotta remember the lyrics. All right, here we go. I keep on trying, but I can't move on by myself. Your normalizing behavior put me through hell. Losing sleep, losing dreams. Lie awake, lie to me. I can keep crying, but I know it's not gonna help. Don't need somebody to save me. Look at the monster you made me. Stuck on the wheel and my shake. My voice it breaks the board. How can you do this to me? How can you do this to me? You keep denying, but I've seen the hand you've been down. And And I know you've been lying, but you're only playing yourself. How you speak to me carelessly, twist the knives, watch me bleed. Yeah, there's no compromising when you never cared how I felt. I don't need somebody to save me. Look at the monster you made me. Stuck on the way that my hands is voice, it breaks her more. Sick of the way that you break me. Tell all my friends how you hate me. I wasn't enough when I you take it, still you wanted more. How can you do this? So tell me what's the point of being right when I'm alone? I had to make a choice, but I've been better on my own. I'm blowing out my voice and screaming tracks to bring you home. Your love for me was poison, but I know you caught me and mistake me. I got disguises, they're fading. Took all your pictures away from the frames. Now you're staying in a box on my floor. 'Cause you always wanted much more. Sick of the way that you break. Tell all my friends how you hate me. I wasn't enough when I you take it, still you wanted more. How can you do this to me? How can you do this to me? Tell me. How can you do this to me? Thank you. Thanks. I like that one. Hopefully you guys like it later when you hear it. Not the government, that's crazy. So before we get into the listening party segment of this, we figured we'd give you guys the opportunity to like ask questions about, you know, the band. That way, like, you don't have to ask like album specific or song specific questions. And there will be, you know, we'll take a couple questions between songs and stuff like that if you guys have anything you would like to ask about these songs. But yeah, are there any? Abel was tight. Are there any like general band questions, like about touring, about the band, anything like that anybody is interested in? I see this guy first.
So,
He's gonna give you a mic.
okay, one question. So, I was gonna ask, like, what bands were your inspirations to go to rock
Yeah.
versus like pop or rap or any of the other genres?
No, that's a good one. You wanna start, Zach? I know your answer is.
The best new metal band in the world, Linkin Park. Biggest influence on me musically, hands down. And when it comes to stuff that we do, like metalcore and that kind of thing, it's definitely, I would say bands like Wage War, you know, Asking Alexandria, Really Got Me, that's that stuff. Bring Me the Horizon's a huge one.
Who's next? All right, fine, we'll go down the line. So I was raised as a 90s country kid. That's where I grew up on. Fucking Garth Brooks, Kenny Chesney, George Strait, love it. I still have a very soft spot for all of that stuff. But like when I started getting into like alternative music, it was like Green Day and like Blink-182 were like my gateways. And then like I heard, my uncle showed me Killswitch Engage, and that was that was the first band I ever heard with screaming, and I was like, what is this? And like it just, I don't know, it developed from there. I got into like, when I was like learning how to scream, I was big on like Moths to Flames and Under Oath, because like Spencer and Chris have like the best like mid-range emotional tone and like ever, and like that's the kind of screams that I dig. So I don't know, that's a couple for me.
When I first got into like music in general and stuff like that, I feel like it was probably Avenged Sevenfold that really got me to like play guitar in like a heavy way, I guess. But since we have been doing the thing that we have been doing, honestly, like a lot of pop artists have influenced me and like wanting to kind of blend the two genres a lot.
Dua Lipa.
Yeah, Dua Lipa, Demi Lovato. Yeah, but I mean, obviously, like the big ones, like Bring Me the Horizon. I feel like you're always like pushing the envelope, and I think that's so sick. I Prevail, and all of them I take different influences from in different ways, I guess. But yeah, Cody.
I think the first one for me was definitely Linkin Park. Like at the time was like really
Copycat.
copycat.
Tomato.
Whatever. But I'll throw some curveballs here. Like I also really grew up on just like kind of aging myself here, but just going to like an FYE while my mom was at like a Berkshire, and just like trying to find any really sick album cover that like really resonated with me, and just trying to digest that through the listening stations there. And through that, I found bands like Poison the Well, Killswitch Engage, August Burns Red, like just all these old kind of bands that really thrived in the early 2000s. And I also really used to love when Victory Records would put out those like sampler DVDs that you'd get all the time. I used to find so many sick bands.
The alt press samplers too.
Oh man, yeah,
sick.
like I don't know, I feel like we're kind of missing that. Maybe I'm just, again, dating myself and living in nostalgia, but like just finding it was a lot more special back then. It felt a lot more exclusive.
Sorry, I also have to plug Bullet for My Valentine real quick, because I don't know how yeah, that was probably them and Killswitch I heard around the same time, and it was game over. But yeah, any more? What do we got? I saw your, okay, yeah, that's cool too. We'll go down the line, that's cool.
If you could choose one person or band to feature with you guys, who would it be?
We did that.
No, we already did that.
Modern, like.
I'd say for me, Nothing Nowhere. It's a really good one, but I think I'm a emo guy at heart, and I just love Nothing Nowhere.
Sorry, I was referencing like the songs that we have with people on it now. But yeah, I mean,
I ruined Hayden's joke.
Yeah, fuck all those guys that are listening.
No. Man.
I think the easy one that we would probably all say is like doing a collab with Bring Me the Horizon.
Yeah, for sure.
I know they touched on it earlier, but like that band is just like they've always been so ahead of the curve. Everything they can do whatever the fuck they want, and it's going to slam. So
Because they do it well.
they do. Thank you.
A band I would love to collab with, Colorblind. They're all amazing dudes, and I love their music so much. I think it would be a good match. So.
It would be.
On my knees.
My heart, please.
I need that. You guys should have done that before.
Downhill.
So much.
I was touring with Memphis May Fire.
Awesome.
This dude, you
yeah.
can talk about it. This dude he's the Memphis Mayfire guy.
Woo!
I love Memphis May Fire.
I'm surprised that wasn't in your influence bands when you were.
They would be under the ones that I would want. That's who I was gonna say I would want to feature with.
Okay, yeah.
They're really, I don't know, for the past like 10 years since they put out like The Hollow, I think they have been so good musically, and I don't know, I've kept up with all their albums since then, and getting to tour with them has been so sick 2 times, and both times they were so like overly nice to us, more than they needed to be.
Yeah, Maddie
which
is the
so cool.
goofiest sweetheart ever.
Yeah.
He's
Oh yeah, I got here around like 9:18.
yeah, dude.
He's such a sweetheart.
Maddie's an angel, yeah.
And that's real. He's always like that. There's a lot of people who are like really nice for the meet and greets and stuff. And then you talk to them and they're I don't know. They're not like necessarily mean, but they don't want to go out of their way to talk to you. But he will. And
I remember like he flew out his phone, gave that to the person and get a group.
yeah, he's awesome.
No, they're great. They're
Shout out
fucking
Maddie
great.
Mullins. And the rest of the band. They're all very nice, but everybody knows Maddie Mullins.
No, they're great guys. I think I saw a hand shoot up like in there somewhere. Was it you? Yeah. Fucking. There's a guy with a microphone behind you.
He's fun,
What's your favorite place that you've ever visited on tour?
Harrisburg.
Harrisburg.
You got it.
Does that count?
What did you say, Zach?
So does that count?
Oh.
I feel like that doesn't count because we sort of live here, or at least close to it.
I come here a lot.
I mean, mine, I'd probably have to say Europe as a whole. Europe was pretty crazy. But then, I don't know, we like to do random things sometimes. Like the one morning we were on tour and I impulse drove us to the Grand Canyon so we could like watch like the sunset in the Grand Canyon. It was like one of the craziest fucking things I've ever seen in my life. But I would probably say Europe as a whole because I'm like a big history and like architecture kind of guy. So like seeing shit that's way older than our country was just the coolest thing ever to me. But yeah.
I would agree with that too. But
I took the easy answer. I'm sorry.
Yeah, most specifically, I was always really stoked to go to the UK. I think England is like super sick, and it was like really cool being there too. It wasn't just like a grass is always greener type thing, but that's probably mine. We played a lot of shows in England, which was cool.
Yeah, all of Europe was awesome. Switzerland was probably one of the most beautiful places I've ever been to. I just remember this iconic moment. I was eating McDonald's breakfast and like looking at the most beautiful like sunrise over this lake that I've ever seen before, and so it was wild. And then this touring in general, probably China. China was one of the most wacky, wild places I've ever been to. I don't know if I'll ever want to go back there, but wow, what a fever dream.
My favorite place was definitely Amsterdam. It's a really cool
Why,
place.
Zach? Why?
What do they got in Amsterdam that you like?
Definitely not because of all the things that are legal there. But it was really cool. If you can ever go, it's like a fairy tale land. It's just...
I feel like that was one of B-Dog's too.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place. Everybody is just really nice, and yeah, it was sick.
Everyone shout out B-Dog real quick.
B-Dog!
We try to like stick to the script, but
he makes us look way cooler than we are. So
he's really cool.
And he sells all of our merch for us. He's really cool. He's right there.
Everybody look at
him. And he gets to experience all these places with us, which is fucking amazing. So yeah. Oh my, yeah, set for tomorrow, baby. She said it. I think we have time for like maybe one or two more before we get into the listening. Yeah. Do you two? Where's Mike? Oh, he's over there.
Someone over here.
Okay, it's not music related, but if you had to switch your legs with any animal legs, what would it be?
There's one answer to this. There's one correct answer, and that's a motherfucking kangaroo. What more would you need?
That was a good answer. Yeah.
Patty has a higher IQ than I do. I would have said a giraffe.
Yeah, because then I'll just say a donkey for me, because he got the best answer.
Tyrannosaurus Rex. Big old legs.
Zachosaurus Rex.
What about you? He's still thinking.
I said a donkey because I was being a jackass joke. I guess if I could repick
of all the things,
I'll take some kind of like cheetah thing or something.
Really fast. Yeah.
An emu would be cool too. An emu or an ostrich.
I don't like those.
That was a quick one, so we might have time for two more still. But yeah.
Okay, so I also have a very out-of-pocket
Oh,
question,
yeah.
even more so than hers. So, if you were on death row, what would your last meal be? Tells me a lot about a person.
Tell them gas station meatloaf.
I'm going for a New York strip steak with a sweet potato.
Oh yeah.
Sweet potato. Mine might be meatloaf. Probably not gas station variety. Mine might honestly be like a half rack of ribs, mashed potatoes, broccoli, and a Caesar salad. I think that's...
I'd call up the local Red Lobster, and I'd get the lobster, shrimp, and salmon combo. And my sides would be a loaded mashed potatoes and a Caesar salad with a raspberry tea to drink.
Yeah, that sounds fantastic. Yeah. You're thinking about this too much.
His has been in his notes app for like ever in case something happens.
He's planning out the crime too. Be careful, guys. Yeah.
Or that Maine lobster roll that we had.
That was.
Oh shit, that was good. Yeah,
Treat yourself.
That was good.
Delicious. I guess for me would probably be some hot wings, some pizza, and a multiple beers.
Some roast beef, a chicken, a pizza.
And if it's my like last meal, like we're going out.
I changed my mind actually. You know that episode of SpongeBob where they're falling right out of the sky and they drop that load of food into the kelp forest? That's my last meal for sure.
You would have a Krabby Patty.
We got another one over here. And there will be more time at the end.
Can we get a shout out for our microphone guy,
Yeah.
Jake? Too? What a guy.
Are they paying you enough, Jake?
Okay, I have another non-music question.
Yeah, that's cool.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be? And if you couldn't have that one, which one would you hate to have?
Oh, no, okay.
That's Zach first. I feel like he's ready.
No.
As a matter of fact, he is not. Cody, you got one?
Yeah, I think I can handle this. I would honestly hate to have the power of reading minds. I think that would be overwhelming, and I would hear things I don't want to hear, and it would ruin me inside.
That's a good point that I've never thought of.
Yeah, I don't know how you turn it off. It's like that scene in the first Daredevil movie where he hears all the sounds. It was just too overstimulating, and that's too much. And Affleck. Yeah. I guess like maybe a powers might be a crazy one, but like to manipulate energy. That could be a whole bunch of different things.
That's up to interpretation.
Yeah, you can do a lot of shit with that. And I like
Kamehameha.
some kayaks or something.
So I like Dragon Ball Z a lot, and if you know Goku, he instant transmissions.
It's pretty cool.
And then he's instantly somewhere else in the world. I would love to be able to do that. I don't like spending so much time to travel. But yeah, if I would like to be able to like work and then I'm home. And then if I couldn't have that, I would hate to also read minds. I know that's a cheap shot. At the same time,
Copycat.
We're gonna, yep, you got me. Call back.
You got one?
I would love to go invisible.
Yeah.
But in the event that I cannot uninvisible myself, then I would hate to be invisible. So it's also both. It's both.
Guys, something really bad happened.
Yeah.
He really wants to be seen.
Yeah, only sometimes. I feel like I would pick either. I think teleportation would be cool. I think telekinesis would be cool. But I'd probably pick flight. I think being able to fly would be sick because that's more fun than teleporting. You know, like I could just sort of do it. Make it
Sounds
fast.
beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Unless it's really slow flying.
I could teleport up in the air though and fall, and then teleport back up and fall, and
I don't think
teleport back
that's.
up.
I don't think that counts.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't even need buildings up there.
Man, I'm trying to think of one that like would suck. I keep coming back to like the thought thing.
No, you can't copy.
I feel like knowing what others are thinking about you would suck real bad sometimes.
I feel like there's a lot of mutation powers that could suck. Like you just be walking along one day, figuring out your power, and turn into the Hulk and get completely naked with
honestly,
Hulk amenities. No one wants to see that.
Yeah, being the Hulk would low-key suck because.
Yeah, be real. He
too
doesn't
much.
still have his underwear on afterwards.
There's no way it comes back on.
Yeah, I feel like mutating and like growing a third arm out of my chest would suck pretty bad, but yeah, that's a good question though. I like that. We'll do one more and then we'll jump into the listening part. I saw you first, back in the middle. But yeah, we'll have more time a little bit later for this kind of stuff.
How did it feel being the first band to open at Ink for 90,000 people?
That was so cool. Like that day in general was chaotic because all the smoke shit was happening in Ohio, and so we were concerned that are we gonna get to play? And my mom was texting me because I'm like asthmatic, and she's like, "Are you gonna die?" And I'm like, "I don't know." But yeah, so they ended up delaying our set for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Yeah, okay. And so like we didn't find out until like 5 minutes before we were supposed to go on. They're like, yeah, we're pushing back, and so like we're all ready, and they were like, oh shit, we go to the green room and like relax for a little, then have to get all amped up again. But like I feel like it helped so much because by the time we went on, y'all were so ready, and like so were we, and it was honestly incredible.
Incredible.
Yeah. It was
It's a
probably
mic drop moment right there.
Yeah, probably my favorite Danny Wimmer fest that we've done. So thank you to anybody that was there. Yeah, it was absolutely incredible. Anybody else have anything to add?
You hit the nail on the head.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's always a like a career-defining moment for a band to play main stage at a festival. So it was an amazing experience. So thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. And so I guess we'll get into the listening party portion.
Yeah.
We're just kind of winging this night, you know?
Yeah.
But I will admit I didn't think about this until earlier today. But the album is very front-loaded with singles, so a lot of the first songs you're gonna hear are singles that are already out. But if you guys, you can listen to them. If you have any questions about them, we'll go from there. But yeah.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us, guys. We seriously had no idea what to expect with this. Like Patty said earlier, we really wanted to do a real full production show here, but like things out of our control, we couldn't do this. We will eventually, but
this might be cooler.
It's definitely more intimate. We've never done anything like this. So thank you for hanging out with us, and truly making this a really special evening.
Okay, even.
We love you guys. Thank you.
Take off your beanie.
By the end of the night, we'll get it off.
Where even is he? Yeah. Oh shit, here we go. This one's called Retrograde. Yeah. Are there any, questions about that song that you guys have been dying to ask? If not, that's cool too. You got one? Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I'm close enough. What did you write it about? Oh my god.
You're crushing it. No, you're crying. The question is, what is it about, correct? You nailed it. You drove the point home. So yeah, it was beautiful. So Retrograde is basically about, it's a song about grief, essentially. It's about losing somebody that's extremely close to you way too soon, and just wanting to go backwards to be with them again, and just that immediate grief that follows, and trying to process that. Like the whole retrograde thing is like trying to move backwards and redo time and be with them. And when we put that song out initially, we got a shitload of like comments and DMs and stuff saying like, yo, like I just lost somebody, like I'm going through this kind of thing. And it feels like, you wrote this song for me. And like, that was just so cathartic to see, because like, that was, the point. And like, just to see that it touched so many people in that way, I was just like, man.
I kind of assumed that was what it was about.
Yeah.
I lost my dad last summer, so.
I'm sorry to hear that. And I.
He's in a better place than we all are.
Honestly, I'm glad that, you were able to get something out of this song. Like, it means the fucking world to me. That makes all like the pain and stress and like anxiety of like writing these songs like worth it. Like, if you get something out of it, it means the absolute world to me. So thank you for that. Of course.
Thank you for writing it.
Yeah. Any other retrograde questions? Anybody, Yeah, we got one over here.
Was there an inspiration for like the middle
part of that song where it kind of speeds up and changes pace, or was that just something that came naturally?
You mean like the
second
like
verse.
the borderline like hip hoppy section?
Yes.
Yeah. So that funny story about that is like we used to bounce demos around forever. Like forever ago, and there was this one section forever ago in a song that they sent me, and I was listening to like the instrumental, and I was like, it sounds like they want me to rap here, but like I don't rap, and so like I said that to them. I was like, do you want me to rap here? And it like became this whole like inside joke.
Every song that he was like, I think they want me to rap.
Yeah.
We're gonna get him to rap.
Yeah, it became like this inside joke.
Do it.
But like,
Freestyle.
I've actually had that kind of melody like in my mind. It was in my notes app or my voice memos app for a while, like that, like that kind of flow or whatever. And like our producer, we did this song with John Eberhard from I Prevail. He's fucking amazing. He's a production god, and like he was like whipping up that part, and it just kind of like, man, we have to do something like this here. And so we did the part, and we're like, this is dope. Yeah, and it's like
almost rap.
It's like almost rap.
We're almost there.
But yeah, maybe next time you'll get From Ashes to New Rap on a song. Not from me. Definitely not from me. But it's from
Song
me.
with them.
Yeah.
Collab with them.
But yeah, we can go to the next song if we're good. What's the next song? I think we're doing this in order, right?
Yeah.
So it should be Lie Awake, I think. This song's called Lie Awake.
Does anybody have any questions about that song?
Yeah, that one's called Lie Awake. Oh.
Jake.
Hi. Is it weird to hear yourself on the radio?
So weird.
No, I'm serious. Like, what, the first time you hear it on the radio, do you guys like freak out?
Yeah.
Like I've seen bands do.
I cried the first time, honestly. It was pretty crazy.
It's a little surreal. And like we were on tour when that one first like started coming on Octane or whatever. And it was cool. Like we had an off day that day, so like we like listened to it in like our bus thing. And it was just so fucking crazy. I don't know. Like it never gets old. Like
That's awesome.
we've had what 4 songs I think on Octane now, and like every time it doesn't get old. It's really sick.
I said 5 songs, they say.
There's 5?
That's even cooler.
Damn.
Like your number.
It's a surreal thing.
Yeah.
I don't ever really listen to the radio, so like I only check on it to see if we're on there. So it's like it's cool, you know. But it's more of just like a hey, we're doing a cool thing, and it makes you feel really proud to see your name just come up on the dash, you know. So.
It's always funny when my mom will text me pictures of it playing in her car. I'm like, oh, I know Cody's parents do the same thing.
They're back there now. Shout them out. They support it.
Yeah, it's fucking sick. Any other Lie Awake questions? Yeah, we got one right out here.
So I was gonna ask, given you did with Windwalkers, how did it feel collaborating with another band?
So fucking cool. Like we've known of those guys for a long time, and like we've been around them. We've used like the same producers and video guys and like all that kind of stuff. And he actually did a lot of vocal editing on their What If I Break record. So we've like known them for a long time and been fans of them for a long time. So it was like whenever we were putting features together for the record, that one felt like such a no-brainer. And then like when we were, we got the tour offer to, go out with them for the first headliner, and it was just like, I don't know, man. It's just like friends collabing is the most fun thing ever. So like, I honestly can't say enough good things about those guys. We're so stoked to a tour with them, and we're very excited to debut that song live for the first time with Trevor. So
I'm
We'll see you there.
Yes, see you in
Looking at
Philly.
you.
See you in Philly.
Oh yeah, there's a Windwalker shirt. I saw a couple during VIP. Yeah, there's another one. Yeah. No, I love it. Hell yeah, baby. No, it'll be cool. Any other lie away questions?
Oh, not one.
All right. Oh yeah.
It's a simple one, but
Sure.
Was it one of you guys that came up with the idea for that song, or was it a collaborative effort? Like,
That one was. Yeah. It depends. A lot of the times, I feel like that one was very collaborative. We wrote that song with John Lundeen from Point North, who's super fucking sick. So me and him actually flew out to write it in his studio, and then like that was one of those songs where I think we had like 2 songs done with him, and then we were like getting ready to wrap up our sessions with him, and we had like a little bit of time to kill, and we were like, well, do we want to work on a new idea, or do we want to work on these songs we already have? And we ultimately ended up starting something fresh. And like they were doing like the chord progression for the chorus, and like I actually, like one thing I do during writing sessions a lot is like I'll listen to the instrumental and I'll like leave the room and like be by myself for a little bit and like silence and just like think about like where it's pulling me. And like I got that, you know, the whole chorus hook. Like I left the room and like 10 minutes later I was like, I had the whole chorus, lyrics and melody and everything, because it just like kind of fell out of me. And like I don't think a single thing changed from initially singing it for them and like the final takes you hear on the record. It was just like, sometimes when you know, you know. But like that was one of those songs though that like since we didn't have a lot of time to flesh it out in the studio, we just had like basic bones of it. And so I think, Zach, you did like a whole instrumental pass, didn't you?
Me and Hayden got together,
Yeah.
we worked on the riff and the verse
Yeah.
and production and stuff.
Yeah, that was one of those songs where it was like, the bones were there, like I always had it in my mind like that this was gonna be a single, but we have to have the right instrumental. And so like, we took it home and they fucking cooked on it. And Cody did all the drums obviously, and it was just like, came into what it was now. And I don't know, I'm really proud of that song. I feel like, yeah, thank you. We're very stoked on that one. So
Can't wait to hear
good
it
question.
live.
But yeah, I guess we can move on to track number 3.
I love that.
A little ditty called Unholy. That's a fun one, man. It's a fun one. Easily my favorite song. Before we go any further, I just want to say Cody cooked on the drums for that song. The closed hi-hat middle section is so fucking cool. So shout out.
Inspired by Gideon. If you're a Gideon fan.
I can, yeah. Yes, he is, dude. Nice guy
He
too.
is.
Any unholy questions? What do we got?
There's literally no worries if not.
Is it like a scary song or something?
I mean, yeah. Like normally,
Patty got his eyes stitched shut.
I did. Yeah.
He was pretty scary to look at. I'll tell you what. He always kind of is.
That was a fun one because like normally when I write songs for like lyrically, it's like all about, you know, shit that I'm dealing with or have dealt with and stuff like that. Unholy was not one of those. Like it was just a fun song. I think when we started working on it, we had like the main riff section and we had that trap beat section, and we were just kind of listening to it. And I think like you're the one who said something about like it being Blade nightclub music or some shit. And so I was like, yeah, like, I like, what would it be like if I just wrote a horror action song? And like, that's what happened. It's about being possessed by a demon, essentially. But yeah.
And we filmed the music video in a church.
Yeah, we did. It's a real church.
It should be in a horror movie.
Dude, yeah, honestly, dude, we had so much fun with the video shoot. Like, I felt like if we didn't just like go all out and show all this crazy shit in the music video, we would be doing the song an injustice. So like, I'm glad we got to do all this weird shit with it. But yeah, that's Unholy. It was a fun one. Definitely one of our favorite songs to play live, for sure. So fucking good. Any more before we move on? Yeah, we got one right in the middle.
So I guess mine's more of a statement, but it made me think of both Dark Divine and Motionless in White.
Yeah, dude.
If you
Awesome
can go
dance.
live with Dark Divine, please do.
Right on.
And if you can get on stage to do Slaughterhouse, of course, Motionless.
Oh my god. That would be crazy. I'm a big Motionless fan. Your new record is fucking sick. Too.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah. One of these days, man, I'm sure we'll be able to cross paths. Same with the Dark Divine guys. They're really cool guys. But yeah. Yeah, dude, Anthony's so funny. But yeah, they're cool guys. I'm sure we'll get to cross paths one of these days. But for now, I guess we can move on to the next one. A little ditty called "Say It to My Face," right? Is that yeah, that's cool. Yes. We actually completely re-recorded this song for the album. So hope you guys like it.
When you call me a friend, your words are always thin. You thought I wasn't listening. Come on, say it to my face. Come and get it out of the way. If you want to watch me, please go right into me. Just put me in my place. Don't let it go to change. You got so much left to say. What you want to say to my face.
Hell yeah! Fun little ditty. I like that one. That one, that's been a staple in our live set ever since we put it out. So I'm glad you guys like that one. It's fun. Yeah, I saw a hand over there. Our mic guy's on his way to you.
So why did you re-record it, and why didn't you put like a hip hop section in there?
Wait, what? Sorry.
So why the desire to re-record it, and why didn't you put like a little hip hop section in the middle of your recording?
Yeah.
Why
Sure,
did
we
you
should
rap?
just do that in every song, right?
Why didn't you rap?
I mean, the short answer is we were on a time crunch when we like initially wrote that song. And it was like one of those scenarios where we were like writing it and recording it as we went. And so like there were certain times where, you know, like I write, you know, the melody or like we write it together and I like sing it back and it's not, you know, sung the most confidently or like, you know, the best take or whatever, but like, you know, we're like, okay, we got that one, moving on. Like to me, a lot of the takes were like demo takes almost, but then like the song came out really sick and like we were basically put in a spot where it's like it just had to move. And we didn't really have the time that we wanted to like really spend a lot of time on the tracking. So it was just kind of like an unfortunate scenario, but like we wanted for the album, we wanted everything to be very consistent and like, you know, redo all that from the ground up. Like obviously besides Taylor's part's still, you know, the same. But yeah, we were like, yeah, we just wanted to be super consistent and yeah, up to the bar of all the other songs that we spent so much time on. So that's the short answer, which I made really long by rambling. But yeah, good question. Any other ones?
Hi, Patty.
What up?
So last year, during summer school, at the end of that, you performed with Vic.
Yeah,
dude.
dude. Yeah.
Because their music is not like that.
No, it's not at all.
We love those guys so much.
Would you ever bring him on for like a chorus?
Fuck it, I don't care. Like, why not? Like,
wild for me.
He has come out on a live at least.
Yeah.
He's come out with us.
So summer school was a really cool tour because it was just really fun. I feel like everything was super casual, and so like he started like halfway through that tour, he was like, man, I really like this song, and like the idea came up of him like doing a part, and I was like, sure, why the fuck not? But yeah, Vic's great, man. I honestly love when you see tour packages and like you can see like the bands get along. Like that's just so fun. Like when you're just homies touring together, like that's the best part.
It makes it so much better. And,
Yeah.
We shared a great room with Arrows in Action almost every day on
Yeah.
summer school, and yeah, we love those guys.
I
They're
miss
probably one of
them.
our favorite bands that we've ever been out with. They also love Magic the Gathering, and I do too, and I think that's pretty rad.
Are you gonna do a magic trick?
Anything else? Yeah, we got one right over here.
Not a nerd.
Hey!
Is that song like written for someone, or are you talking about someone when you're singing it?
No, but this is really funny because yeah, right? It's funny because like I heard through the grapevine somebody was like, this song is about me, and like I have no idea who the person is. It's literally just a song though about people in your life, which I'm sure we all have, that like it's all love when you see them in person, but behind closed doors it's not. And yeah, like we all have people like that. So it was just a very general stab at people like that, I guess. But yeah, and we got Taylor on it, which was great. A lot of people tend to ask like how we ended up with a Left to Suffer feature because they're such like a fucking heavy band. And like the answer to that is just he helped write the song. Like we were doing this song in LA, and our producer Hiram was like, yo, is it cool if we bring our boy Taylor in to help us with this song? And I'm like, yeah. And you know, like he comes in and I'm like, oh God, it's Taylor Barber. And like everybody knows him as this like super fucking extreme metal vocalist, which he is, but he's also an incredibly talented like songwriter. He's really good with like R&B and pop hooks and all that kind of stuff. And he was like so helpful to writing that song. And then like I remember where it was time to do the breakdown section. We're like, yeah, Taylor, you know, scat something out, see if you can come up with something cool. And he said something along the lines of like, oh, I might as well be on the song at this point. I'm like, yeah, and he was like all about it. And I called our A&R guy from Thriller immediately. I was like, yo, like, can we do this? and like, so like we tracked his part. I did 0 takes of it because like as far as I was concerned, like we were gonna try to do it with him. Like that was his part, and it came out sick. So shout out to Taylor Barber. I love that guy. But yeah.
Something I love about that too is the music video. We got Taylor to actually come out and do it with us. And I don't know if you've ever seen Taylor. Taylor's a big guy.
And
Patty's not a big guy. So there's like a David and Goliath kind of thing. Like I'm just like there's like this shadow shot where it just shows their shadows, and he's like this giant next to this little tiny little guy. That's Patty.
No, he's great though. Super funny, super cool dude, super talented. But yeah. That's saying to my face. Anything else? We move on.
Take off.
All right, we'll move on. I think next is Broken Throne, right?
New ones will come, I promise.
I got it all up here. It's another personal song to me. But yeah, any questions? Broken Throne questions? Anything? Yeah, we got one way the fuck over here. I don't know where Jake is.
He's crushing it. Jake, you're crushing it.
Thanks, Jake.
So what's this one about?
Yeah, okay, so this one is, let's see here. How do I explain this one without getting too crazy? This one it has to do a lot with like religious trauma and specifically struggling with the ideology that you were brought up in. I I was raised very religious, and I'm very, I'm grateful for all that. I keep a lot of that stuff with me. But as I got older, I started to see a lot of things in the church that I heavily disagreed with. Specifically, the treatment of others that were different. And I don't know. I just saw a lot of things that kind of made me fall out of Christianity, and like. I don't know. I'm never one to tell people what they should and shouldn't believe in, but like the Jesus that I grew up learning about, he fed the hungry, he healed the sick, he cared for the poor, he rejected the rich, all of that shit. And like that's not a lot of what the church represents nowadays. And so yeah, that's in a nutshell what I wrote Broken Throne about. I would never. I don't really consider myself like a Christian anymore, but. I am still, heavily instilled in the teachings of Jesus Christ, love and compassion, and acceptance of others, because like that's, at the end of the day, that's what he taught, But yeah, and I have a lot of friends that, I'm lucky enough to come from a family that was very accepting and let me think for myself and are open to the struggles of others and stuff like that. But I have a lot of people in my life that did not have that kind of upbringing. They were told what they believed, they were told how to think, how to feel, how to dress, how to act, who they could and could not associate with, and who people were before ever knowing the contents of their hearts. And that's not what Jesus was about. But yeah, I don't know, that's Broken Throne. I think the key takeaway from that song is in the breakdown. I say, by their fruit you will recognize them. That comes directly from Matthew chapter 7, verse 16. And it means that it's somebody's outward actions and treatment of others that defines their character and what's in their heart. Not what they say, not what they believe, not the cross around their neck or the Instagram Bible verse. That's Broken Throne. It's not a dig at God or Jesus or anything like that. It's a dig at organized religion. And yeah, so a very personal song to me. Hope you guys like that one. Any other questions? Amen. Yeah, this guy gets it. All right, I guess we can move on to the next one. What's the next one? I think the next one is one you haven't heard yet.
I think the rest of them are honestly.
Yeah, we're getting into that.
I'm sorry, we top loaded this with singles, but
yeah,
now we promised you it's new stuff.
Yeah, I think this next song is called "Pray for Me." It's a sick one. But yeah. Yeah, no, I'm stoked for the breakdown on that one. I'm excited to play that one live. It should be cool. It's called "Pray for Me." Woo! Yeah. Any feedback, questions, anything like that?
Favorite so far?
Favorite so far? I'll take it, baby. I'll take it.
Like it.
Yeah, I love all the new metal influence we snuck into that one. It's a fun one.
I like it.
Yeah.
Maybe just tell them what it's about.
What is it about? All right,
yeah,
so
maybe for the songs that we haven't put out.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good idea. So "Pray for Me" I wrote about the kind of people that will root for you in public, but in private they're cheering for your downfall, and they're only around when it benefits them. Yeah, there's a lot of those kinds of people. It's a pretty, I feel like that one's pretty straightforward. It's pretty on the nose, but in a fun way. But yeah, it's a lot of the times you think people are praying for you, but they're actually praying on you. The song, I know you can't see it because it's not in front of you, but it's spelled P-R-E-Y for me. So, yeah. But yeah, that's "Pray for Me." I like that one a lot. That's another one we did with John from Point North, and it was sick. Yeah. Thank you. Hope you like it.
It will be played on tour.
It will be played. Yeah, you got a question? Yeah. Oh, he's right behind you.
I mean, you mentioned you kind of broke with religion. Like, do you still pray? Is that?
Yes, a lot actually. A lot for animals in the environment.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. I've been very. Sorry, this is a tangent, but I've been very emotional about the world lately. And if you follow me on Instagram, you could probably tell, because I'm always posting shit like that. But yeah, I still do pray a lot actually. Yeah. Yeah. Any other questions? Yeah, we got one right in the middle.
So you mentioned your mom several times, and you said you were a 90s country kid.
Oh, yeah.
And I was too. So.
Hell yeah, baby.
So other than this guy right here, I don't have anybody else in my family who's a big metalhead. What was your mom's reaction the first time she heard you do just one of those nasty breakdowns?
So my mom is the very stereotypical, like, oh, I like it, but I don't know why you have to scream like that. Yeah, like that's my mom. She likes, she likes heavier stuff. She likes the music. She likes the drums and, on the low end and like the big sounding stuff. But like, it's the screaming that she's like, oh. Yeah, she likes my voice a lot. I didn't really advertise that I could sing when I was younger because I had somebody in the family that was a really good singer, and her parents were always making her sing for the whole family, and I was like, fuck that. I'm not doing that. And so yeah, when they found out I could sing and I started playing in bands, they were skeptical at first, but they get it now. But yeah, they are very supportive. I love my parents. They couldn't be here tonight because my mom is very sick, unfortunately, but they would have been here.
Poor mom.
But yeah, anything else before we move on? All right.
We'll pray
Let's do another one. What's next? Novocaine? Oh wait, Teeth is next. This song's called Teeth.
Novocaine's back. Yeah. I love that one too.
My mouth dropped to the fucking wall. Like, Josh?
Yeah, come out.
And I was like, the Beanie Gang.
So true, Beanie Gang.
Fucking Beanie Gang, bro. I was like 12.
Teeth's a fun one. That's a cool one. Yeah, it is. I think it might have had. I feel like we were talking about it as a single at one point, but obviously got edged out. But I like that one a lot. That one is basically about people, which like I've had a lot of experience with this. People will sometimes be in your life that you don't want it in your life anymore, and they will put themselves in front of you for the sake of being seen and to get a rise out of you. And like, fuck those people, man. Like that, like grow up. But yeah, that's essentially what Teeth is about. I think we have a question over here. Mike guy's on his way.
Here comes Jake. He's the man.
So the tone of this song really gave me like Bad Omens Dayseeker vibes.
Literally.
Would either one of those be a collab we could hope to see in the future?
I hope so, man.
We would love that. That would be sick. We really just needed more sexy on the record. That's why we made that,
I feel like Bad Omens is always a band that we bring up as like an influence too. I guess none of us did today, but
Not always.
Yeah, not always.
It just feels so on the nose.
Yeah.
We love Bad Omens.
We would love to do a song with like Noah or Rory in general. It would be incredible. They're some of the two best vocalists in the scene right now. It's unreal. But yeah. Any other questions about Teeth? Teeth's a fun one. It's a cool one, and it has like one of the meanest breakdowns we've ever put in a song, which I love. We got one right back there.
More of a statement and a question for Cody. Obviously, I think this album does a great job showcasing your drum skills. Since you've joined the band for sure, it kind of goes underrated because Patrick's got a great voice. Everybody focuses on that, as they should. But do you have any drum influences that kind of build these pieces and parts of the songs for you?
I really appreciate you. Thank you. I guess I'm from Pennsylvania, from the central PA area, so obviously Mac Reiner and all this that band hit me at the perfect time when I started drumming to really change up and kind of create who I am today as a drummer. I think Dillinger Escape Plan, Chris Penny, that guy is incredible. Just what he does with rudiments and drumline kind of stuff incorporated into the metal verse is a pretty sick thing. So I think that's really cool. And Matt Halpern from Periphery really kind of shaped things up for me a bit. But yeah, I appreciate that. I also listen to a lot of hip hop, and a lot of hip hop kind of influences a lot of my style.
And just to segue off of that, I think
Patty has a question.
No, it's we did a Jake. Jake Green. We did a podcast the other day, and Cody's drumming also got brought up on that. And I feel like Cody's drumline influence comes through a lot, and there are so many drummers in the metal scene that come from a drum line and a jazz band kind of background, which is fun. Yeah, it's fucking sick, and those are always some of the best drummers. But I think Cody's drumline influence definitely tends to bleed through a lot more than a lot of drummers in the scene, and it's super unique. So
appreciate that. It's a really fine line of not overplaying but putting some kind of style where it's. I don't know, I listen to a lot of bands anymore, and it just seems like a lot of producer core where I'm wow, there was really no drumming. I bet the drummer didn't have any chance to touch this at all, It was just a vocalist and a producer and a studio, and I try to put just a little bit of style onto things where it just shows that there's some kind of human element. There's just a person behind the scenes doing this kind of stuff. It means a lot that you notice it, so thank you.
Cool. Anything else, or we're good to move on to the next one? Let's do it. I think the next one this time is called Novocaine. I could be wrong.
Oh, I was so excited for that. That fucking blew my mind.
We like this one a lot.
You got it right.
We know our track listing.
I see you honey, but you're gone. Come near me in your arms, so cold. You keep on telling me it's so hard. It's weighing heavily on your heart.
That one's basically a pop song on a metalcore record. But yeah, any Novocaine questions? What do we got? Hey, we got one right immediately in the front row.
Will you guys be touring sometime soon with Catch Your Breath?
Will we be touring
So
soon?
we can hear it live.
I am sure it's inevitable to happen again. Yeah, they're the homies. We got to play their very first headlining tour, and it was fucking awesome. They treated us great. The tour was amazing. The whole package was amazing. And so I feel like it's inevitable that it happens again one of these days. So yeah, if we'll do it. I'm sure we'll do it, and we'll do the song with Josh, and it'll be a great time. Catch Your Breath shirt. Look at that. We got a question here.
Alright, so both of you have come into the realm of screaming and gotten a lot better. Will we get a heavier track to showcase that down the road with both of you?
With Josh and I?
Yep.
That would be fucking sick. Some of their new stuff is getting heavier too, which I love. We do have, I feel like Unholy's probably the heaviest we went on this album. But we're never out of our thing is we just want to write songs that we like and are cool. If they turn out super heavy, that's great. If they turn out like Novocaine, cool. But we just want to write good songs, and yeah. So the door is always open for us to do really heavy shit. I'm glad we finally got some crazy closed hi-hat breakdowns and shit on this record, which is fucking fun. But yeah, anything else? Right in the middle.
My question is more of a total album question.
Yeah,
as
sure.
far as
what goes into constructing the track list for the album? Like what that process is like.
Like the order of it?
Yeah.
Yeah. The business side of things, the label is always going to tell you to put all the singles at the front of the album. They love a front-loaded album. To me, that doesn't matter as much. I just kind of want to take the listener on a journey. So like, I don't want to put all the heavy shit in one half of the album and all the light shit in another half of the album. But yeah, like I just think the pacing is kind of important. Like when you see a band live, especially, the set has to be very cohesive and it has to ebb and flow. Like it has to break at the right moments and it has to just not stop at the right moments. And I feel like the same can be applied to the track listing for a record. So I know on this album, when I like laid them out, I tried really hard, because there's some songs on this record that start with like a riff, and there's also a lot of songs that start with vocals immediately. And like I didn't want several songs in a row that start with the guitar riff, or several songs in a row that start with just the vocal, because like I want that ebb and flow happening. But yeah, it's a good question. Anything else? Novocaine or not related to Novocaine?
Got some new ones coming up.
Yeah, I think the rest is all shit.
The rest is all new, yeah. That is the last one you're gonna get.
Yeah, another one?
What are you guys doing at midnight to celebrate the album release?
Oh, that's a good question. I might get a burger across the street.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna
honestly.
be across the street.
Yeah, I'll probably get a fucking cheeseburger.
Beverages will probably be involved. We will see.
Yeah.
You're all welcome to
Yeah.
join it. Go over to JB's afterwards. We're also gonna have like a little like kind of emo night DJ thing after this.
We're gonna be hanging out after all of this. If you guys have more questions or want to take pictures or get shit signed or whatever, it's just gonna hang. Bars open, merch is open, and then after the party is done here, you're welcome to hop across the street, which is probably what I'm gonna do to get a fucking burger. But yeah, and then I'm gonna get in bed with my cats, and it's gonna be great.
We love cats here at Acoustic.
What?
And with that, we will go to the next
I would
song.
love to put cat pictures on the screen, but I don't know how. I just work here. It's this. Oh, this song's called Love to Hate Me. That's a fun one.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. We did that with the Atrium Audio guys.
Yeah, local.
Yeah, they're
Local.
very local to here. They do August Burns Red, Era, Ashes to New. Awesome producers.
No, it's a fun one. I'm trying to think of what that one's about. It's like, I'm terrible at this part, I'm sorry. But that one it's basically about people in your lives, or people that are no longer in your lives, that just can't seem to let shit go. Like, you're always on their mind, your name is always on their tongue. You don't really give a shit about them, but you have taken over their lives, you know? And yeah, that's basically it. They blame you for all of your problems, but it will never bring them peace, and it will never make them whole. And yeah, that's Love to Hate Me. It's a fun one. I hope we get to play it live at this next tour. We'll see. We haven't built our set list yet. But yeah, any questions on that one? All right. That's cool. We can move
Let's
on.
keep trucking.
Yeah, this next one is this is a weird one. This is the experimental track of the album, I feel like. But it's called Pretty Lies, and it goes something like this. That timing was immaculate.
I said your fingers like a noose, you took the life out of me. So what you gonna cut me loose, you tried to take me to me. I see no version of the truth, you're gonna see me today. It's like a sucker of abuse, and I'm just lost in your shadow. You're looking at me with your guilty eyes. I love the way you tell me pretty lies. So it's like don't throw me on campus and save me. When you pour your heart is cold, you're looking at me with your guilty eyes. I love the way you tell me pretty
That song is called Pretty Lies. It's a fun one. Yeah, I like that one a lot, honestly. It's that song I wrote that one about like the cycle of abuse, like when you're trapped in a relationship where you're constantly being used, neglected, let down. But then, you know, you're love bombed, you're showered with affection or all these other things, and you're constantly manipulated back in. And you know what's happening, they know exactly what they're doing, but you just can't seem to break away from it. And that's, I don't know, it's a hard place to be. But yeah, that's basically what Pretty Lies is about. A little fun Easter egg about this song is that like every time I sing the words Pretty Lies, the melody and the delivery is slightly different each time I sing it. And like that was very intentional. I was trying to kind of represent the feeling of like, you know exactly what you're getting, you know what's coming next, but it still tricks you every time. But yeah, that's Pretty Lies. Any questions about that one? Yeah, we got a couple of immediate ones out here. Oh, and there.
No, I was David, I'm saying it. I've seen it.
What would you want to be if you wouldn't be in a band?
That is a fantastic question. Thank you for that. Any immediate thoughts? Cody looks like he's thinking.
I don't know.
It's kind of a wild answer, I guess, but I'm kind of already doing it. If I wasn't in a band, I would want to try to get music out there somehow, and I own an independent record label called Furia Records. And that's my other love outside, if not for me here. So I'm already doing what I would be if I would be in the band. I just happen to be doing both of them and loving them life a lot. So pursue your dreams. You can do them. You're gonna fail, but it's gonna be okay. You're gonna try again, and you're gonna crush it. So do the shit you love and do it with passion.
If we're allowed to be involved with music still, I would still help other people make records and stuff like that. And I don't know, you know, help live shows happen. If I couldn't do it myself, that's what I would do.
Yeah. Mine would definitely be something with animals. I still want to do that like now even. I would love to be, I would love to be like a wildlife biologist or ecologist or zoologist. I'm just really passionate, Chelsea. I'm really passionate about the planet and animals, and anything that I can do to help them and make it better for everybody would be amazing. But yeah.
I have a couple things I'd love to do. Before I was into music, I was, and I still do art. I'm an artist, you know. Music is in that art bubble. But I love to draw, and for a long time, I really wanted to do tattoos. So if it wasn't for music, that's probably what I would have gone into. But other than that, I also would really love to be a game designer. I mean, I love video games. I grew up on video games. I think it'd be a really cool job. So yeah.
Perfect. I think they're great, Preston. Thank you. I think there was one right here too.
So, out of all of the songs on the album, which one is your favorite? And if you had to cut one, which one would you cut?
Bad question.
That's really hard.
Yeah, we thought a lot about just what the track listing would be with like outside demos and stuff too.
Damn. What would you cut?
I think for me, I'm just gonna just do it really quickly. My favorite's Retrograde, and if I had to cut one, I don't want to cut one, but if I did, it'd probably be Teeth. See, you're gonna hate any answer I say, which is a great thing to have.
Now I know to not pick that one for my answer because you got booed.
I think
it's hard.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we made all these songs as, I mean, realistically as good as we can, as good as we felt like we needed to, I guess, and wanted to, and you know, we didn't stop writing them until we were all happy with them. So obviously, you know what I mean, it's a bad bad answer question. I would probably have to agree with Cody, but if I couldn't, I would probably cut Broken Throne.
Who this man? Who this man?
And if I couldn't pick Retrograde, which I think is my favorite, what'd you say?
It's your favorite so far.
Yeah, favorite so far. Probably Say It to My Face.
Yeah, okay.
Cop out, but okay.
What would you pick?
My favorite
wants
song.
to go last. He's scared.
I'm still thinking about it.
My favorite song is probably Unholy.
I should have said that.
I love the new metal vibes. It brings me back. If I had to cut a song, I guess it doesn't matter because it's a song you haven't heard yet, but you're gonna hear it. You heard a version of it earlier. It's called "Save Me." It's not because I don't like the song. "Save Me," you're gonna hear it. "Save Me" is an amazing song.
I knew you were gonna say that.
It is. It's not for me. That's okay. You know, I don't have to love every song, right? That's all right.
So my favorite is "Save Me."
Fight.
No, honestly, it's like Retrograde is definitely up there. I think it's as far as the song goes, I think Retrograde showcases everything we do as a band the best. But one of my favorite songs that I've ever written is "Save Me," which you're gonna hear next, and that's because it is so personal, and it has like a very like emo rock kind of vibe to it, which like anybody that knows me like knows that like pop punk and emo and that kind of stuff is like very special to me. Like I have a lot of heart in that whole thing. So like I was trying things on that song on purpose that I was kind of like, yeah, like I don't know if I like this, but I really want to try it kind of vibe, and I'm glad I did because I don't know, I really like this song. But that's definitely one of mine. Shit, what would I cut? My old answer probably would have been that Pretty Lies song we just played, but it's not that anymore. That song for me, I originally like left that off of my list when we were like putting what songs we wanted on the album, and it's just because like it didn't quite get there in the studio for me. Like I had a very specific story I wanted to tell for it, and I felt like it wasn't quite being said in the way that I needed it to yet. But like luckily with that song, we got to put it back in the oven and flesh some things out, and it is now like one of my favorite chorus hooks on the album. I really like it. But if I had to pick one, I would probably pick "Love to Hate Me." As much as I don't know, man. There's no good answer.
There's no good answer.
There's no good answer. But yeah.
We love this album very much as you
Way to
can
put us
see.
on
So
the
thank you for
spotlight, though.
coming.
It's crazy. I think there was one more over here, right? Yeah. And then we'll move on. No, it's not. We already said it. We already said the songs. We can't still say nothing. Actually, yeah, we take that all back. Nothing. Yeah, it's perfect.
So I just wanted to say that song resonates so much. I recently got out of a abusive relationship 3-4 months ago.
Good for you. Round of applause, am I right? William.
I have seen you guys probably 4 or 5 times at this point this year. I mean, Aang saw you guys both times on the tour in May, the day before my birthday. I came out to see you guys. And that was like just a week after it all went down. So thank you for giving me that strength and being that band to support me through this.
Absolutely. Like I was saying to her earlier, it's like whenever you guys get something out of these songs and you know, we get to hear about all of that, it means so much to me as a songwriter. Because like I remember, you know, being that kid and like looking up to all these bands that like would pull me through so much shit. So the fact that I get to do that for other people means the world to me. So thank you so much for that. Love you guys. We got anything else or should we move on?
Let's hear it.
This is, all right, this next one is Zach's least favorite song. It's called Save Me.
It's a great song, guys.
He would cut it though if he had to.
Yeah. He would cut it from this listening party.
I keep on trying, but I can't move on by myself. When my eyes on behavior that put me through hell. Losing sleep, losing dreams, inside of me. I could keep crying, but I know it's not gonna help. I don't need somebody to save me.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
So Zach was wrong.
Hey, I didn't say the song was
So
bad.
wrong, Zach.
It's a beautiful song.
No, it's emo.
It's just wimpy.
Yeah,
That's okay.
we have an immediate question right over here.
Statement.
Fucking
Statement.
statement. Okay, yeah, great.
So, I about cried. Thank you for writing that.
Absolutely, thank you.
I'm going through a divorce after 9 years. And 4 years of postpartum depression. It was really hard. And he was very manipulative and gaslighting me. So, thank you for writing that. I just felt hurt.
Absolutely. I'm glad you got that out
I'm
of
like,
it.
holy shit, dude.
We love you. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for getting something out of it. This song it's very personal to me as well. Like I went through a very very messy breakup several years ago, and it's basically Save Me. I wrote it's basically about, what's the best way to word this? When you go through something like that, and you're kind of realizing that everything you thought you knew was a lie, and the person that you thought you loved doesn't really exist. And like when you put so much of yourself into somebody, that is such a tremendously hard pill to swallow. But it fucking gets better. Eventually you realize that you don't need that person and you never did, and maybe you don't like who you were when you were with that person. And that's what Save Me is about. There's so many lines in that song that are just like ripped directly from my life. Like for example, the whole like in the chorus, like the whole bit, like I'm sick of the way that you blame me and tell all my friends how you hate me. It's like it's just real shit that we've all been through. And like in the bridge, I didn't even think I would be able to sneak this line in the song. I thought you guys wouldn't like it, but it says something about like I took all your pictures away from the frames. Now you stay in a box on my floor because you always wanted much more. Everybody that has ever had a box of memorabilia from their ex under their bed or in their closet, y'all know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Like it's just such a real and personal thing. So I'm happy you got something out of it, and I'm grateful that I got to write this song because it was very therapeutic for me, honestly. But thank you. Right in the middle. I think we got one over here too. We got a couple.
Record the acoustic.
What?
Record the acoustic.
Okay. We'll see what we can do.
I saw an interview that you did on Instagram talking about like depression and stuff and just like your upbringing and how you grew up and dealing and coping with it. And I just wanted to say like thank you because I suffer with like depression and anxiety and I know how hard it is to talk about and just be transparent about it. So it's just really inspirational to me that you did that and I just want you to know that it's helped me a lot and thank you so much for your music because it's just gotten me through some of my worst days.
Oh yeah.
Thank you so much. That's incredible, honestly. Like that's one of the reasons I got into this. You know, like I was so fucked up in high school, and I mean, in my mid-20s too. I was pretty fucked. But it was stuff that I hid for so long from everybody around me. But eventually you just kind of realize that like there's people around you that love you and care about you and I'm happy that me opening up about my struggles was able to do something for you because like I mean that's ultimately why I do this and why I write a lot of these songs. It means the world to me. So thank you for being a part of this. Love you. Thank you so much.
You're not alone.
Yeah. I think we had two more over here. Yeah.
Are you guys also releasing the acoustic version?
Yeah.
Release the acoustic version as well.
I would do a whole fucking album. It's them you gotta convince. But yeah, I would do. Ironically, our manager hit me up the other day about doing that. I didn't tell you guys.
Email Thriller Records.
But yeah, I would love to do that. Like I said earlier, I'm very invested in like the pop punk and emo scene. So like I love anything acoustic, anything reimagined kind of versions of songs. It always eats me up. So it's never off the table. I'll say that. Yeah. Stacy.
So, first of all, album of the year right here.
Woo! I'll take it. You still got one more too.
This question's for Patty. So we covered bands. I just wanted to know who your favorite vocalists are.
Favorite vocalists? That's a good question. I would definitely say Spencer Chamberlain from Under Oath and Chris Rotter from like Moths to Flames. I love them so much. But also like I would say Ollie Sykes has become one of them for sure. And it's funny because like I was such a Britney hater for the longest time, and I didn't realize how fucking wrong I was.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I was so wrong. And it was funny because like when I was a teenager, I was like into a lot heavier shit. I was into like the MySpace deathcore scene and all that kind of stuff. But I like, and when like Count Your Blessings and all that kind of shit was out, like I never really fucked with all these screams that much. Like I don't know, it just wasn't doing it for me. But then like several years later, when they released Drown, actually, which is funny because at the time I was also a Radio Rock hater. Like I didn't like any of it, but Drown came out and I was like, man, this is such a good song. Like I can't even talk shit on this, you know? And then like we actually did a couple sets for like Halloween shows where we played a Bring Me the Horizon set. And it was so much fun, and I got like such an appreciation for their music, and now I'm a huge Bring Me fan. So yeah, I would definitely say Ollie is up there for sure. But I'm also going to shout out Trevor from Windwalkers. I think he is super underrated. I think he is the best clean singer in the game right now. Like I don't give a shit what anybody says. I love him. But yeah, that's probably my answer for that. Yeah. I think I saw a hand over here, and I think there's a couple over here.
What age did you start a band?
That's a good question. How old was I? He was in my first band actually, which is hilarious. That wasn't even my first band actually. That was right before If Not For Me actually. But yeah, I think I was like 15 or 16, something like that. And I didn't really know I liked music until I was around that age. I was, like I said earlier, I was raised in the country scene, which I still love 90s country. But like, I went to a rec center show when I was like 15, and it was like, I didn't know what it was. My friends were going, so I went. And the band was Texas in July. They played the dinky little Chambersburg Rec Center where I went to school. Yeah, baby! And so I went, and it was the coolest thing I've ever seen. It was like these 5 dudes just pouring their hearts out on the floor with no stage to like 20 kids in this rec center. And I was like, oh my God. And then I got a guitar and I started playing breakdowns with my friends. And yeah, I was about 15 or 16. That was a long answer, I'm sorry, but how about y'all?
I'm sorry, Patty. What was the original question?
How old were you when you first started playing in a band? I was 15.
I was 14.
Oh, got me beat.
I was 18, so I guess I'm the latest.
You were that old?
Sheesh. Yeah, I know. I didn't play guitar till I was 18, actually.
That's crazy.
No instruments till 18. So.
I played guitar when I was 8, which is crazy.
Yeah, I think Hayden definitely played the longest before any of us.
I started with the saxophone, actually. What the hell?
But yeah, in regards to your question though, start as early as you can. If you want to play in a band or if you want to start playing an instrument, start now. Like I so wish I would have started when I was your age. What's that? She already started. What do you play? Guitar and drums. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's amazing. Good for you. I'm jealous, honestly. I wish I started when I was your age. Keep at it, because this is the coolest thing I've ever done. So keep doing it. Oh, there's a couple over here, right?
Let's give a round of applause again for Jake. Here's the microphone guy. We love Jake.
Speech.
So, I don't know if you guys are big Motionless fans and heard the new album, but they did an amazing cover of Sunglasses at Night.
That's so cool.
Is there a particular song that you guys would want to cover?
Ooh.
I would say 2 Princes by the Spin Doctors. That was for Jake. I don't care about that song. It's not true.
It's a good song.
It's their only song.
That's a good question.
One of like 3. But yes.
What would I pick?
You're gonna cause problems in the band right now by asking that question.
I'm trying to think of one that's like out of genre.
90s country.
Metalheads do. Oh, I know it actually. I've had this idea for a while, but I've never implemented it. But I would love to have like just 5 like metalcore singers. In general, like I don't know if it's like me, Josh from Catch a Breath, Trevor from Windwalkers, like all these random guys, but 5 guys get together and do I Want It That Way. And it would be so sick. And like we would do it like, you know, like perfectly, like I would be JT obviously. Or I mean fucking Nick Carter, obviously. I get the Nick Carter parts. But like I would love to do it like exactly how the original was recorded with like all of the layers, like each guy takes a specific member and just do it that way. I just think it would be so fun.
Please do
but yeah.
that. Do it.
Yeah.
Dude, it would be so cool. I don't know.
They'll do the music video out of 5 guys too. 5 guys out of 5 guys.
Yeah, I really have nothing, honestly.
You're the pop guy.
I mean, yeah, there's so many good pop songs.
All right,
yeah.
Africa by Toto.
I'd really have to sit down with it and like see what would make like the best like pop goes punk kind of thing.
Every Demi Lovato song.
Every
They're all
single
bangers.
Who let the dogs out?
Whatever happened to the Baja Men? They never got the dogs.
Yeah, they're still barking. I
Still
think there was
searching.
another one over here, yeah.
Do you ever get sick of playing the songs at the end of the album cycle?
Yes, there's one I don't like to play anymore.
Which one is it?
What is it?
Yes and no.
With your hands
Yeah, what is it?
around my
You went there.
That's my favorite.
I mean, there's certain songs sometimes, but I don't think we're playing any of them really anymore.
I think for me, like yes and no, that's a really good question, and it's like,
that I
an
did it
honest
myself.
question, you know, I love that. But I think what frustrates me is like when we're adding new songs to the set, but there's certain staples that we have to keep playing because they're, the big songs, and so other things get kind of edged out that we really like playing because we can only play for so long. Like building a set is really hard. So when playing something that I would rather not play edges out a song that I really love playing, it definitely breaks me a little bit. But yeah, that's a really good question, honestly.
I think the answer is yes.
Yeah.
There are some songs that, that we got not necessarily tired of, but just like, all right, like we don't really need to keep playing this. Obviously, like every band kind of gets bored of playing their biggest song. It's not because they hate the song, you're just kind of bored of it.
Yeah,
just like fatigued with it.
It has nothing to do with the song. It's like
Doing
I would rather
something
play this
over
deeper
and
cut.
over again.
Yeah. Deeper cuts are always fun when we get to play those. So. I know.
Capture the current the whole day.
Are there any more before we play the very last song? Right in the front. He's on his way.
Jake's coming. Again, a round of applause for Jake.
Jake the Snake slithering through the crowd.
So how did you guys come up with the band name?
Hate it?
Patty?
No! I actually came up with it.
That's not true.
It's not. I joined last.
I wish there was a fun answer to this question, but there's really not.
Yeah. Realistically, it was a former member, and they came up with the name, and nobody knows how it came to, but we all agreed on it, and that was it.
If not for him, though.
Yeah. That guy did it.
That's true.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the name was a thing way before most of us were in the band. That was. But yeah, and we all kind of got recruited. Like it was weird because we all played in local bands around this area. We used to play this place called the Champ a lot, and hell yeah, shout out the Champ and the Lizard Lounge in Lancaster too. But we all grew up playing in bands in this scene together. We would play in each other's bands and go to each other's shows and stuff like that. And it was one of those things where when each of those bands would kind of fizzle out, it was like the most serious member of each band kind of got together and Hayden recruited all of us, and yeah, that's us.
We are now, if not for me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But yeah, we got one left to play for you. If you like riffs, you'll like this song. It's a ripper. It's a good one to close out on. But yeah, this song is called Close to Closure.
Metalcore.
Yeah, that one's called Close to Closure. That was actually the first song that we wrote for this record, believe it or not, even before Say It To My Face. Which,
Yeah, actually.
Say It To My Face we wrote the next day after writing that one. But yeah, for a long time now, I wanted that one to be the last song on the album, just because the way it ends, it feels like it should be the end of the album. But yeah, that song's called Close to Closure. Hope you guys like it. That song is about. I know you brought up earlier all the mental health stuff and all that kind of shit. Like I've always written a lot about mental health and mental illness and suicidal ideation and all that kind of stuff. Like if you guys have followed us for a long time from the Eulogy days, you'll know that whole record is just basically like Try Not to End It All, the musical starring me. And like that's that whole record is just tackling those themes, but I've never really talked about those themes from a more positive stance. I rarely talk about anything from a positive stance, honestly, when it comes to songwriting. They're mostly sad songs, but Close to Closure kind of does that a little bit. It's like written from the perspective of somebody that's more or less trying to talk somebody down that is at the end of their rope. It has a very like, hey, we're in this together, whatever you're dealing with, we'll deal with together kind of vibe. And I'm not gonna like over-explain it because I feel like a lot of the times when you over-explain this kind of stuff and pick it apart, like you kind of dilute the message a little bit. But like the important takeaway from this song is you are never alone, and there are always gonna be people that care about you and will help you if you just ask for it. So ask for it, and that's Close to Closure. Any questions? Yeah, we got a couple right in the middle.
Which song did you like struggle the most with, or like take the longest to like master and get perfect?
That's a good question.
For me, it was for writing. It was probably Save Me. Save Me. It was a lot of a struggle of like overplaying and like writing the perfect part, but also making it like stylistic. I was also kind of going through a lot when Save Me came out, so it was just a lot to put into. I remember writing like 5 different versions of that and sending it to the band until we finally got like the perfect drums for that song. To play, it's probably gonna be Close to Closure. That song fucking rips on drums. But outside of that, probably Retrograde. Retrograde was also a ripper, but crushes.
I think the one that took the longest to write and like come together from like what it started as to what the finished product was probably Lie Awake. I don't know, like y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like we went through a lot of different iterations of that before we settled on the right instrumental. And I think with that one, we weren't sure if it was like gonna be picked for a single even, because it just wasn't there yet. But like I always kind of was like, I want this one to be a single, but it was just a matter of finding the right arrangement for it. Which like after we did, we were like, okay, this is the one. But that one took a while, I feel like. Good question. Right in there.
So this doesn't return to the band itself, but are you guys Marvel or DC fans? And
Ooh.
And what is your favorite character from perspective universe?
Spider-Man, Marvel.
Yeah.
I love Batman. Like,
I mean,
the fact that guy doesn't have any superpowers and just kicks ass by being rich, intelligent, and a ninja is bad ass to me.
Things you made earlier.
Then Marvel, probably the Punisher again. A guy that's just doesn't have any powers. He just is like fueled by fury and kicking ass, and I love that.
I think I'm gonna say, well, Batman is easily my favorite superhero ever. I love Batman. I'm big into his movies and his video games. I play through the Arkham series at least once a year from start to finish. I love it. But I would probably say I like DC's properties the most, but they really shit the bed with their cinematic universe. So I would pick Marvel's cinematic universe for sure.
Get the hell out of here, Lexi. Take that sign.
I knew
take
it was
it
gonna
outside
come.
and throw it in the trash.
Nope. I knew it was gonna come out at one point. Do you have any answers there?
Probably never again.
I'd have to go Marvel. Nightcrawler is my favorite Marvel superhero. He's super underrated, but he's just kind of cool. I don't know.
Teleports.
Yeah, he teleports. He's
This little blue beast man that
he's
teleports.
like emo and edgy. I don't know. He's cool. He's Nightcrawler. So.
Yeah. What else we got? Anything else? Yeah, we got one right there.
Sorry, I'm fucking.
Jake. What are we paying you for?
I don't think we're paying Jake at all, so we should be nice to Jake. Everyone say hi, Jake.
Check out Jake's music too.
Jake has cool music.
Alright, so
Malformed.
if each of you were WWE superstars,
I like where this is
and you
going.
had to think of like all the music you released, and whether it be the music or the lyrics, what would be your walkout song?
Unholy.
Yeah.
Does it have to be our own song?
Yeah.
Okay. Our own song.
Pick one, Zach. Pick one.
Man, maybe Demons. I think Demons would be a good walkout song.
Okay, go out to that.
I Don't Want to Be Here got some stank to it.
I forgot that other album existed right now. We're talking so much about this one. Yeah, Demons is a
good walkout song.
Yeah.
I might say First One's free.
It is pretty hard.
Like
We're not talking about that album.
Yeah, a lot of y'all probably have never even heard that song. But
Lexi brought the sign in. Everyone's talking about Capture.
it starts out really heavy. That would probably be mine. I don't know. It'd be hard.
What was your pick? Final answer.
Unholy.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to.
Or I Don't Want to Be Here because it got the stank. I gave two. I was
Alright.
unfair. You can have
I'm
one.
gonna pick your other one, whatever that may be.
Zach's is Save Me.
It's the
Terrible
toughest
walkout
song we
song.
have is Saved Me.
Terrible walkout song. Guy's gonna lose every time.
Gets the people going.
To say that you're gonna lose.
I don't need anyone to save me. That's what you're telling everybody.
Because you're kicking that much ass.
Any other questions before we move on or do whatever's next? It can be general questions about the band, about the album, whatever. We got one back here. Oh, okay. We got one over there too. There's a couple, I think. Oh yeah. Okay.
What usually comes first, the instrumental or the lyrics?
Lyrics for me never come first.
The hooks.
Yeah, like never. Yeah, that's extremely rare for me. I think normally I touched on this earlier, but normally like when we start a song, it'll start with like a production or a riff or a chord progression or something like that, and I have to like catch a vibe off of it to figure out like what I want to do. I'm terrible at just like writing a song vocally on the spot. Like that's a skill some people have. I am not one of those people, unfortunately. So yeah, but I'll do that a lot during writing sessions. We'll be working on an instrumental or something, and I'll catch a vibe, and then I'll just go cook by myself for a minute, and then I'll come back and I'll be like, here's what I'm thinking, and then we go from there. But yeah, and lyrics, I'm typically revising them till right up until like we track the final shit. Like I'm constantly changing them because I always want to like be like, can I word this better? Can I get the message across better? Like one of the most important aspects of the song for me as like the lyricist is the storytelling. So like any way that I can get the story across in the best way, like I'm gonna try and figure it out at other people's expense sometimes. But yeah.
I think for me, normally it's the same way. Normally instrumental first, but every once in a while I'll have like a lyric idea or whatever that I'll put down. Whether that gets changed or not, you know, who knows, whatever. But it inspires something. So, you know, that's cool. But normally it's instrumental.
Anybody else? We got one over here.
Jake.
Khakis.
If you could only listen to one band for the rest of your life, what would it be?
The Wonder Years, hands down. No questions asked.
Demi Lovato.
Bring Me the Horizon. They're diverse enough.
Yeah, you got
they have a big
variety.
enough catalog. Yeah.
That is a good pick because they do a lot of shit.
A Tribe Called Quest. He gets it.
I think, was there one over here?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, Jake! Dude, you're doing so well.
Can we get a round of applause again for Jake?
How many rounds of applause is this guy?
Oh man, we can't give him enough.
So with new music out, I gotta ask, do you see yourself opening up for From Ashes to New again for their hometown show?
No.
What do you mean no?
I don't know. We're gonna do our own hometown show, I think, at this point. I think we should do a headliner at this point.
Yeah, realistically, probably not a hometown with From Ashes to New again. Will we play with them again? For sure. But
And we love those guys.
yeah.
I think the next time we play hometown, we want to headline. Right?
We want to give you the hometown show we couldn't give you tonight.
Exactly.
So it will be a headline.
Anybody else? There's one right there, then one right over here. Oh, hey.
Alright, so during the writing process, what was a song where you were just like, I don't know how I feel about this, but then once you put it out and finished it, you're like, okay, that's a heater.
Lie Awake for me. I was like pretty. I don't know, that and Broken Throne, honestly, both of them are.
Yeah, both of them went through some revisions for sure. You got answers there?
Yeah, I mean, Love to Hate Me was definitely there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We ended up working on it, bringing it together, and it got there. Yeah.
I'd say Lie Awake or Pretty Lies.
Yeah, I would say those two as well. Like, Lie Awake, I like always wanted it to get there, and I knew it had the potential, but it was just like, we went through so many iterations to try and find the instrumental, like the arrangement, and I'm glad we put the time in to do that, because like, I think we all collectively agreed at the end, like, yeah, this is one of the ones for sure. But yeah, that's a good question. Pretty Lies was definitely one for me too, because
Yeah, we really wanted to have some kind of like experimental song and like a swing style, kind of like more of like a free feel. Yeah, exactly. Patty with the top hat, kicking around a cane, you know, kind of hilarious kind of vibe. So we wanted to put some, like, would we do this song again? Probably not, but we wanted to put something really special as like an album track.
Yeah, that one for me was like I don't even know how to describe it. I had like a lot of things that I wanted to do and say on it, and we were, you know, hearing them out in the studio and they weren't quite getting fleshed out, and that was fine. Like, we went in a different direction, and I like wanted to be open to it. And that particular one, I just kind of decided that it wasn't really the story that I wanted to tell, unfortunately. So like, I was just like, I'm good on this one. But like I said earlier, luckily we were able to put that one back in the oven and get it to where it is, because now it's like one of my favorites. I think it's a sleeper, and it's got a really cool chorus hook to it, which I like. But yeah, I don't know. Anything else? Is there another? Yeah, there's one right over here.
Okay, easy one, hopefully.
Which band member would you kill?
I mean, you could answer that if you wanted to. If you had to change places with one of the other band members and play their instruments, and you would have all of the knowledge, which position would you want to be?
Hayden, I play guitar.
I'm picking drums, hands down.
I would be the best at bass for sure. I cannot play guitar or sing that well.
Cody, I guess you're singing.
Sorry. Drums or singing.
Wait, was the question we have the other person's skill set? I think it'd be funnier if we didn't.
Yeah.
If we didn't have the other person's skill set.
Try it.
I don't think we
the
should.
worst show.
Yeah, you guys want the worst show ever? No.
I'd be a great vocalist.
No, I would love to play drums. If I wasn't singing in a band, I would either be playing bass or drums and like a stupid heavy like Gideon style hardcore band, or pop punk. But yeah. Right? Any other questions before we just hang out? All right.
Yeah, we will be hanging out here for a while. We're gonna have like a little like emo night DJ kind of thing going on. We're gonna be here. So hanging out, talking to you guys.
Play some music, we'll be hanging out, bars open, merch is open. If you all want to take pictures, sign things, whatever the fuck y'all want to do. But yeah, thank you guys for coming and celebrating this record.
Seriously, this is so cool for us, honestly. Like, I was sitting like here tearing up just like watching. The fact that you guys came out to watch a listening party.
Yeah, it's
fucking
incredible.
crazy to me. You know?
Like I said earlier, we didn't really know what the demand for this kind of thing was going to be, but the fact that you guys cared enough to show up and celebrate this with us, it means the world to us. So thank you so much.
And we promise you will have a live show soon.
Yes.
We would have loved that so much today. Thank you so much.
Making a lot of promises over there.
Love you guys.
Thank
I
you
love
guys.
promises.